Next up for today, we're going to install the Breeze battery box. It goes up in the front cross member. So let's take a look at that. Let's see if we can go in here. Something like that, but I got a upgrade kit or a retrofit kit for this area here, the steering. I guess something has been prone to breaking, so I should probably install that first, because this might be a little bit more difficult to access. So we'll do that quick. Okay, so I got a part from Factory 5. It says, let's see if you can see it. Tech update. So means their records indicate that I have purchased the lower steering rack for the kit, and that it affects models sold since 2017 for damage to the steering rack. So it looks like this is what comes in the kit, plus the instructions. It looks like another brace that goes in this area right here of the steering. So I gotta snake this in there somehow and bolt it up to there. I like that. So I think I'm gonna notch this area right here a little bit, just to give it a little bit more room. I'm going to start mocking up the radiator and some of those associated cooling lines, radiator lines, etc. I've seen some people use some mods on how they mount it to the top of the frame rail using like a piano hinge, and that seems like a very good idea. Looks like a really strong mounting system. So we'll probably make a run to the hardware store, see if we can't find a piano hinge to do that mod, and then going to deviate a little bit from the FFR build manual in regards to going to install a breeze fan shroud. So let's get to it. Start unboxing all these parts. Alright, did a quick fitment, and one issue right off the bat. This clamp that I put on here, you bend it out of the way so that the radiator will clear there a little bit better. No big deal. But looks like the radiator bolts to here and here. But if I do the piano hinge mod, it's going to be this whole length here. So means these, I think, have to be cut out. So I need to think about that. I mean, I don't think it's a big deal. A couple little welds here, front and back. Zip that off, and those will be gone. I think that's what I'm going to do. That should work there. Centered up, probably top riveted in. Whole bunch of rivets. One concern I do have is the head size on the rivets that I have. Let me see. So that's the head size for the rivet that I've got. Rivets, got thousands of these things. And this, I mean, the holes, obviously, it's close. So you can see the issue I'm running into. The head of the rivet just doesn't seem like it's too small. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to supplement the rivet head with a washer, which I don't have any of these washers. So I'm making another freaking run to the hardware store to grab some washers. Stay tuned. I'll have to look forward in the instructions to see. I'm pretty sure this gets mounted up like this somewhere. And I might come up with some type of a bracket system that goes across here. But I need to make sure I don't interfere with something that's later on in the build. But for now, it'll just lay like that, kind of protected. I'll rivet it up, Clecos, in case I need to remove it to do some stuff in the meantime. Kind of cool. Fan shroud for one big fan. My controller for the fuel injection can control up to 2 fans, so I might use that secondary fan for maybe maybe an oil cooler or something, I don't know. We'll see, but we're making progress again, so got to clean up because I got someplace to be in a couple hours. I'll check you guys later.